Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU, it's Zach Wilson. Quickly to the air is Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Wilson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Open man is Uzomah. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. The numbers for him from a week ago: 15 carries, 52 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
On first down, right back to Hall. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Now Wilson. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 26. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Here's Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And his kick is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that.
Now a hit and a loose football. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Running left, it's Hall. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
Second down and 7. From down near his goal line here, Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. A quick check on the numbers for Keenan Allen from last week. 7 catches, 73 yards.
And you know what he did all week in preparation for this one? Hydrated.
Salivated.
Yes, stretched, dreamed, going against the last team in the league against the pass.
Yeah.
He expects to catch everyone thrown today.
You're right. They have struggled 32 of 32 in that category. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And that'll be incomplete. They took their shot, but the coverage up to the task, and it forces a 4th down. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Nifty move. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return, and the Jets will take over. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
And he'll find Hall. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Play action. It's Wilson. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is caught. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 56 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Hall again. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. First carry now for Isaiah Spiller. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. This is taken at the 18. And the holding penalty sets him back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive. Straight ahead is Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Hall again on 2nd down. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Hall. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Running on 1st down, Eckler uses the stiff arm. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10 is Spiller. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Right back to Spiller on 2nd down. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Herbert. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now a 1st carry for their fullback. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. It's the fullback. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Wilson. Caught left side, it's Beckham. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. 38 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing is Wilson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Play action. Now Wilson. Looking for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll run with Hall. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
Well, that was big right there because they're the bottom 5 in the league in converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man here is Conklin. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. From the gun, it's Wilson. Caught on the slant. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. That's on the guard, Laken Tomlinson. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. Hall ought to give up the middle. Stops short, down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get all the way to the end zone. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. He'll try again. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to extend their lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough To keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fuller. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. .46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds them to just 3 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Wilson will throw again. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack. They're going to try the Jets sweep on 3rd and long. And he is going to lose yardage here. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Charger drive about to get going. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
From the 27, Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Herbert off of play action. They'll roll him out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. On 2nd down, Spiller looking for space. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. A quick throw, but incomplete. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Herbert. It's Williams on the catch. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Now Hall to start the drive. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. So not quite out of danger just yet. Still backed up a bit, but only need a few inches here on 2nd down. Hall again on 2nd down. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 56 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. He finds his target, Beckham. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And not much room to speak of. They'll get about 3 up to the 41. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 41-yard line. Now Wilson. That pass complete to Moore. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. On 1st down, Wilson. Over the middle to Beckham. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Throwing again here, Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Here's a give to Hall. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. You can't have a drive go further without scoring than this, but that last yard sometimes can be the toughest. This is 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Hall. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jets drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Chargers ready to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Straight ahead, it's Spiller. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Spiller. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Again, they run it with Spiller. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Back to throw here, Herbert. Flushed out right. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 25-yard line. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Setting up the screen. Here's Spiller. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert. Complete yet again to Spiller. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. This will be caught just inside the 10. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Herbert throwing again. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Chargers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Here's Herbert. Oh, he stays up. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head. Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. Hall again on 2nd down. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. Out from the shadows of their goal line. Here's 1st and 10 from the 11. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Hall again. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 2 yards to gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now it's Herbert. Quickly into the hands of Fuller. And he is going to have the Chargers' first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Herbert back to the air. He's got Fuller. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 8. Herbert now. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 28. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Working the middle here, that's complete to Everett, the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. And the sack leads to roughly a loss of 6, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert, and that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Herbert. And, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. 4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And this is going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Jets, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one.